Hello friends, we are here with section 4, adverbs, adverb order and adjectives. This is the last section in these rules, and after that we will begin with solving these questions. If you are new, please watch the video, please subscribe and hit the notifications button so that you get notified whenever we upload a new video. So, before we begin with the rules, we need to learn few definitions. So, we will get on with definitions. The first definition is adverb. A word or phrase that modifies an adjective, verb or other adverb or a word group, expressing a relation of place, time, circumstances, manner, cause, degree, etc. To put it more simply, adjective of verb, which means that it will tell the speciality of verb, will be known as adverb. In a broad sense, we are not going in the details here. So, verb is, for example, he tapped him. He tapped his friend. Adverb tells us in what manner he tapped his friend. He tapped his friend gently. It will tell the speciality of verb. Tapping is the verb and gently is the adverb. It tells the speciality of the verb. हिंदी में जिसे क्रिया विशेषण कहते हैं, क्रिया विशेषण जैसे नाम से ही पता लग रहा है, जो क्रिया की विशेषता बताए, जो वर्ब की स्पेशलिटी बताए, वही एडवर्ब कहलाएगा. अब आते हैं फ्रीक्वेंसी एडवर्ब पर. एडवर्ब्स विच डिस्क्राइब हाउ ऑफन समथिंग अकर्स ईदर इन डेफिनेट और इनडेफिनेट टर्म्स. ये बताता है कि कोई घटना कितने समय में हो रही, कितनी बार हो रही, फ्रीक्वेंसी बताता है. जो एडवर्ब फ्रीक्वेंसी बताए वो फ्रीक्वेंसी एडवर्ब हो जाता है. An adverb that describes definite frequency is one such as weekly, daily और yearly. ये कुछ भी हो सकता है, वीकली भी हो सकता है, डेली भी हो सकता है, ईयरली. ये फ्रीक्वेंसी बता रहे हैं. वीकली मतलब हर वीक के अंदर कोई घटना हो रही है, डेली हर दिन कोई घटना हो रही है, ईयरली एक साल में एक बार हो रही है. दीज वर्ड्स आर एडवर्ब्स व्हिच आर टेलिंग द फ्रीक्वेंसी, हाउ ऑफन समथिंग इज टेकिंग प्लेस, समथिंग इज हैपनिंग. नेक्स्ट वी विल लुक एट पार्टिसिपल्स. Participle, a word formed from a verb and used as an adjective. Example, working woman, sleeping beauty. A word which is formed from a verb and used as an adjective. Usually it ends in ing. Now do not confuse between participle and gerund, because participle will work as adjective. And gerund will work as a noun. Both will have ing. Both will be forms of verb. Verb plus ing. Participle will tell about adjective and gerund will tell about noun. You keep this in mind and do not get confused. Now we begin with the rules. Section 4. Rule number 1. Except for frequency adverbs, the normal position of adverbs is at the end of a sentence in the order of manner, place and time. फ्रीक्वेंसी एडवर्ब्स को छोड़ के एडवर्ब की जो पोजीशन है वो सेंटेंस के आखिर में होगी। किस ऑर्डर में? मैनर, प्लेस एंड टाइम। ही स्पोक फ्लुएंटली। मैनर, इन व्हाट मैनर? फ्लुएंटली। एट व्हाट प्लेस? इन द मीटिंग। एट व्हाट टाइम? yesterday. मैनर, प्लेस, टाइम। I like milk very much in the morning. I saw my friend off at the station this noon. Manner, I saw my friend off at the station. At what place? Station. Time, at the noon. Even if you are omitting something, for example, you are not telling the manner. I like milk very much. You are not telling the manner or the place, but the timing will come at the end. This order will be followed. Question number 2. Frequency adverbs like almost, nearly, quite, hardly, scarcely are placed immediately in front of the principal verb of the sentence. These words, they will be placed immediately after the verb, just after the verb. ये जो शब्द हैं almost, nearly, quite, hardly, scarcely, ये शब्द वर्ब के जस्ट बाद लगाए जाएंगे, क्रिया के जस्ट बाद आएंगे। इन्हें आप याद कर लें। अभी एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं। She has just come in. Has just come in. Has is the verb. Just is the frequency adverb. कब आई? अभी अभी आई है। Her death has quite upset me. I usually travel by train. Enough as an adverb should be placed after the word it modifies. This is rule number 3. He is tall enough. यहाँ पे tall को enough modify कर रहा है. Tall is being modified by enough to touch the ceiling. He is old enough to understand it. The word which is being modified, and just after that enough will be placed. Now we come to rule number 4. The variable adverbs like only and even should be placed after the word they intend to modify. Variable adverbs, as we can see from the name, they can vary according to their usage. अब हम देख सकते हैं कि इस नाम से ही पता लग रहा है वेरिएबल है, ये यूज के हिसाब से बदल जाएंगे. He worked only for 2 hours. Only he worked for 2 hours. This is the word they intend to modify. He worked only for 2 hours. So it is placed, only is placed after this. If we place only before it, the meaning will change entirely. Another example could be, he worked hardly for 2 hours. He hardly worked for 2 hours. Question 5, rule number 5. Very modifies an adjective or an adverb in a positive degree, while much in the comparative. Which means that when we are using very, we have to use the adjective or adverb in a positive degree, while when we are using much, we will have to use comparative degree. जब हम very का इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो adjective और adverb की positive degree यूज होगी, और अगर हम much का इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो उसकी comparative degree यूज होगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे very इस्तेमाल हो रहा है. He is a very good boy. Good is positive degree. He is much better than you. Much के बाद comparative degree. Positive, comparative. Rule number 6. To has a negative sense, while enough हैज अ पॉजिटिव सेंस, टू को हम नेगेटिव सेंस में लेंगे। कोई वाक्य है जिसमें आपको ऐसा बताना है कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए, तो हम टू का यूज करेंगे। और जब हम ये बता रहे हैं, अच्छे सेंस में ले रहे हैं, अच्छे नजरिए से देख रहे हैं, तो हम इनफ का इस्तेमाल करेंगे। एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं। इट इज टू हॉट फॉर मी टू गो आउट। टू हॉट, बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी है, आप नेगेटिव सेंस में लेंगे। ही इज स्ट्रॉन्ग इनफ टू डिफीट हिम। दिस इज इन पॉजिटिव सेंस, ये पॉजिटिव सेंस में, इसलिए इनफ का यूज होता है। रूल नंबर 7, द वर्ड्स fairly and rather are used to express to a moderate degree. Fairly is used to affirm some positive or pleasant idea, while rather expresses a negative or an unpleasant idea. Both these words, they will be used to express that we are having something in a moderate degree. कुछ मीडियम सी सिचुएशन में है हम, दोनों का इस्तेमाल एक ही सिचुएशन में होगा, लेकिन फेयरली का इस्तेमाल पॉजिटिव सेंस में होगा, रादर का इस्तेमाल नेगेटिव या कुछ ऐसी चीज में होगा जो हमें पसंद नहीं है। अब इनके एग्जाम्पल देख लेते हैं। एग्जाम्पल नंबर 1, आई नो हिम फेयरली वेल, पॉजिटिव सेंस, मैं उसे ठीक ठाक तरीके से जानता हूं। ही इज रादर इल टूडे, मैं थोड़ा बीमार हूं, नेगेटिव सेंस, पॉजिटिव सेंस। An adjective with the combination, rule number 8, an adjective with the combination of a particle. This is not particle, it is participle. Participle. Now, should be placed after the noun, it qualifies. It should be placed after the noun, it qualifies. When an adjective is there which is the combination of participle. Now we have seen participle already. It is the ing form of a verb which is being used as an adjective. And also do not confuse it with a gerund. Gerund is the ing form of a verb which is being used as a noun. Now we come to example number 1. This book is worth purchasing. Here, worth purchasing is, it is a participle. This book is the noun. Noun is being qualified by worth purchasing. They is a pronoun. It is being qualified by busy doing. They are busy doing their work. Rule number 9. Some adjectives are not used either in comparative or superlative degree, such as perfect, unique, full, chief, extreme, entire, round. There is nothing to understand in this. इसमें समझने लायक कुछ नहीं है, आपको ये याद करना होगा। ये जो शब्द हैं, इनकी आप कंपैरेटिव डिग्री और सुपरलेटिव डिग्री यूज नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि परफेक्ट इज अल्टीमेट। परफेक्ट, उसमें सब कुछ सही है, एवरीथिंग इज प्रॉपर इन इट, यू कैनॉट डू मोर देन परफेक्ट। सो वी विल सी दीज एग्जाम्पल्स। ही इज अ परफेक्ट जेंटलमैन। यहां पे मोर परफेक्ट या मोस्ट परफेक्ट नहीं होगा, यहां पे होगा ही इज अ परफेक्ट जेंटलमैन। दिस इज द केस ऑफ एक्सट्रीम पॉवर्टी। एक्सट्रीम का कोई कंपैरेटिव या सुपरलेटिव डिग्री नहीं होता है। इन सभी शब्दों का ना कोई कंपैरेटिव डिग्री में यूज होगा ना सुपरलेटिव डिग्री में। नाउ लेट्स सी रूल नंबर 15, सॉरी रूल नंबर 10। रूल नंबर 10, the comparative adjectives like superior, inferior, senior, junior, prior, posterior, preferable are followed by to. ये कंपैरेटिव ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं, एडजेक्टिव्स हैं, इनमें कंपैरिजन होता है. सुपीरियर टू किसी चीज से सुपीरियर होंगे, इंफीरियर टू किसी चीज से इंफीरियर होंगे, सीनियर टू किसी से सीनियर होंगे, जूनियर टू किसी से जूनियर होंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दिस बुक इज प्रेफरेबल टू द ओल्ड वन. कंपैरेटिव एडजेक्टिव, कंपैरिजन हो रहा है इस बुक का पुरानी बुक से. प्रेफरेबल टू, ही इज सीनियर टू मी इन सर्विस बाय 2 years. कौन किससे सीनियर है बताया जा रहा है, सीनियर टू से. नाउ रूल नंबर 11, when two adjectives refer to the same noun and one of them is in the superlative degree, the other adjective must also be in the superlative degree. The same is the case with two comparatives. If we are putting two adjectives on the same noun, then both either have to be in superlative or both have to be in comparative. For example, he is the wisest and the most honest worker in the department. The wisest and the most honest both are in superlative degree and are being used for he. Now, an example of the comparative degree. She is both cleverer and wiser than you. Cleverer and wiser both are comparative degrees and are used for the same pronoun she. So when you are using two adjectives for the same noun or the same pronoun, you have to use both of them as comparative degrees or both of them as superlative degrees. So friends, this was all for the rules. Now we will begin with the exercise in the next video. So watch all the 4 videos in the same day or repeat them at least twice so that you have a better grasp of what I was saying. Because कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि हम कह कुछ और रहे हैं और आप समझ कुछ और जाते हैं. So make sure you have got it clearly. And we will begin with the exercise in the next video. If you are new, please subscribe, hit the notifications button and share as much as possible with your friends so that they can also benefit from this. We thank you for your support. Keep working hard. And may God bless you.